Well, Leicester, being in the bottom three with 14 games to go, has been deemed enough of an emergency to break glass in case of the glass has been broken. And here comes Gary Rowett, Championship Mr. Fix-It. He's been in this position before, a couple of times with different results. And he is the man who has been charged with one task: get Leicester out of the bottom three. And you got 14 games to do it. Get down there in the comments right now. It's a simple question, but it's not a simple answer. So that means it's probably not a simple question. Let me ask the question anyway. Is Gary Rowett, in your humble opinion, going to keep Leicester in the Championship? Let's talk first about the emergency that is Leicester City. And this is very, very much chickens coming home to roost, isn't it? Leicester haven't just found themselves in the bottom three, through one unlucky season or whatever. This has been coming for a long time, from top down, if you'll excuse the pun, with the ownership there, the King Power people. There has been probably, well, Leicester fans will know better than me, 4, 5, 6 seasons where mistake upon mistake has been made recruitment-wise and finance-wise. And they could have been here before. Remember, they wriggled through the loophole in terms of not breaching and not presenting accounts, and maybe they could have been under a business plan or had a points deduction earlier than they have. Obviously, couldn't do a lot in the Premier League last season, and then they're dragged down again. Yes, they've got the parachute payments, but really haven't been able to sign anybody. And now they're in a position where they took Marti Cifuentes, who'd been very good at QPR at times, hadn't he? He couldn't make things work, and then the points deduction actually happens, and unrest between fans and players and fans and owners, and let the Bermuda Triangle of crapness kind of exacerbate round and round in that particular vicious cycle. And here we are with Leicester with 12 to go, and from what I understand, a squad of players who a lot of them will not be at Leicester next season. They're just trying to get out of this rut of having expensive players who have just not delivered, but have been bought in on contracts that really Leicester, even in Premier League land, were struggling to, kind of satiate these players on these contracts. But when you throw in the kind of reckless approach in the Championship in 23-24, when big money was spent one more time, it's been big iceberg has been kind of the Leicester City boat has been headed towards that probably for a fair amount of time now, and they're in big trouble. Yes, I come on this channel week after week and say that if you just took their star players in isolation, they are, quote, too good to go down. But we know that that doesn't work. That logic that you can have other things. What do I always say? Owners relegate clubs. Chaos relegates clubs. Bad luck and size relegates clubs. It's not just about having Fatawu, Mavadidi, James, Reed, Skip, Winks, etc., etc. It's about the club as a whole being stable and not just being a madhouse. And we are very much ticking off owners relegate clubs and chaos relegate clubs. And yeah, players are a massive thing. And you hear Alex Ferguson in post-career interviews saying, it's all about players really, this management lark. But good players in a terrible situation will still not get you where you need to at times. And this could be an example of that.